Vic. It is impossible to choose. Here's why. 5-match permanently altered tonight.
And let's get things started with history.
Introducing first, the team of the
From the very beginning.
Absolutely right. Huge fan of us in the women's division here in NXT and soon to be
WWE Women's Tag Team title match in their future.
and the opponent.
Well, Beth, you can take a look at Blackheart and Moon.
First of all, forget about the chocolate and flowers, Blackheart and Moon. I mean, more, but you can check that one out later. But tackling Dakota Kai to isolate Gonzalez, take her out of the picture, and then strike back.
World, remember this moment because, Beth, you think of July 2013. Rhea Ripley last year representing NXT, defending an NXT championship.
We want more time and more opportunities to showers demanding it, and NXT is finally giving women an equitable.
Trying to rally Blackheart and Moon early on in this matchup, but Beth, you talked about
On job is Gonzalez able to fend off the offense thus far. You see
Gonzalez and Blackheart tagging herself back in, and
Gonzalez early on. A smart strategy. You need to take the big power.
interference goes up, goes over, just trying to take Gonzalez down.
Kel Gonzalez.
You gotta like this strategy early on from Gonzalez and Kai.
Absolutely, and here's Kai, one of my absolute favorites. Beautiful punch.
Women's Dusty Cup winners.
The question is, how does Shotzi Blackheart...
Shotzi trying to answer back quickly now, gain a little momentum for her team. Looking for almost a
Texas
Cloverleaf top.
Excellent ring awareness out of the gate from Dakota Kai. Knows exactly
Superstar who's legal. Big knee lift. Moon up and over with a splash.
As we see this slingshot press here on the outside.
on Dakota Kai.
Remember, Moon said she came back to NXT to make history.
Doing a good job here. You see them going straight for the knee with no
Blackheart, nice counter, and into a single leg crab. Again, nowhere for Dakota Kai to go.
Pain and agony also realizes...
Keeping Dakota Kai far away from her tag team. Now focusing on the knees. Ember Moon off that innovative offense.
And you see, so close there to the tag. Moon.
And obviously the strategy
wasn't the strategy for Moon and Blackheart coming in. It's certainly...
And Moon ripping Kai right back into pain. Has to be excruciating.
Ability of Dakota Kai to absorb punishment for such a slight...
Kick her way free. Moon trying to hold on. Kai starting to crawl.
One of the most resilient female superstars on the roster. And Raquel Gonzalez seeing that opening. But Moon wasting time.
Finally realizing, right to the form of Gonzalez. And then
beautiful DDT to the leg once again. I mean, they have remained.
Shotzi Blackheart on the Women's Dusty Cup, earning a WWE Women's Tag Team, dominated early on, picking up right where she left off with a series about the champions. Rage coming off of Gonzalez in this match.
Exploding with
War games, including the semifinal matchup against Casey and Kate.
Always slam. Clipper Moon again, effortlessly. Gonzalez.
I'm sure it doesn't feel so good for Shotzi Blackheart right now, though.
Fun. Gonzalez looks like she's just having fun right.
Repeat them on her own.
Surveying the scene and the damage. And a little bit of stretch.
Classic. Flying clothesline. Kai wiping out Moon.
To the corner of Shotzi Blackheart, able to break that one up, but again back
from Blackheart, and now she's got the advantage.
The Capital Wrestling Center is the powerhouse Raquel Gonzalez.
Powerful, listen to this.
I believe, and she's now on the floor. Moon, I don't believe, realizes who to leave the gas tank right now.
All four of these women back.
Heavy artillery. We can see we're so close to the action like never before.
On the verge of making history. Moon creating a little bit of separation. Coming back into the ring, but again, you can see Dakota Kai feeling the effects.
Kai's offense involves her kicks. Come on.
Cover from becoming the winners. Where's Shotzi Blackheart at? Gonzalez back into the top turnbuckle. It's 2 for 1. Moon is getting it done. Moon now. Flush on the draw. It's to do his job finally. Moon getting the referee's attention.
Dusty Cup was about to... Oh, here we go.
Again, Ember Moon into missile drop kick. Moon fell into the cover.
attempt.
So presence of mind to make the tag, as did Ember Moon.
Dakota Kai, the pressure.
Blackheart, you know, playing off of all the emotions of the last 5 months.
Make history.
Dropping Dakota Kai face first.
To think this is just the beginning of the night.
Ooh. And Saguri.
But again on her feet.
Blackheart.
Nice play.
The moment's now. Dakota Kai. What in the heck? And now, will it be enough? Neckbreaker by Blackheart. Over. Ember Moon's legal. Moon into the cover.
Spectacular tandem offense, and Moon is not done.
Oh! Again, proving why the women's division in NXT, the best in the world. Multiple kicks from Moon.
Nothing has been able to keep this woman down.
Ember Moon might have found a solution to the Gonzalez problem. Gonna tap out, pump kick by Kai.
He has been losing all control. Such is the allure of the Dusty Cup.
Into the cover to win another kick. Win to want to win the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. Able to break things up yet again.
This match could have been over.
Double landing on the ramp here. No padding whatsoever. We might need a medic out here.
Now, ooh, drop kick by Blackheart.
About to find out, Vic.
Gonzalez straight. Just tossing a Blackheart. And if you didn't feel it or hear it then, you will. Alex and Kai have made history.
Well, what a matchup to kick off Benji. Very beginning. Raquel Gonzalez, Dakota Kai. Are you?
Throwing caution to the wind to level Dakota.
These women laid it on the line, including, Beth.
Gonzalez is a freight train. Boom! Tossing Dakota Kai.
Her and Dakota Kai's ticket into the history books. And the
Dakota Kai and Raquel.
Nia Jackson, Shayna Baszler, wherever you are, I hope tag team titles. Congratulations to Dakota.
His main event matchup later on tonight.
Thrives under the squeeze and topping his last performance. He'll contend.
NXT TakeOver Vengeance Day, and there's no broken bones. There's no NXT North American Champion. Johnny Gargano, his wife.
Three-time North American champion.
That's
Tenure, the experience. He's earned his place in NXT. Of our way.
Most unbeatable.
Kushida getting his hands on the North American Champion.
Week after week of what Kushida is truly capable of.
You will be defending your North American.
決して NXT ノースアメリカンチャンピオンになれるよ。Good reason.
Kushida making the way.
今夜、櫛田が日本人として Johnny freaking takeover. No one can hang with me.
Kushida.
the following contest scheduled for one fall is for Japan, weighing in at 192 pounds. Cool.
That reminds me of a little group that used to say you're either Nexus or you're a gay.
For the NXT North American Cena.
Although Kushida's been a thorn in the side.
Against us.
Well, hopefully the way is a little more successful than that, but
The core of the issue is Kushida could become the first ever.
Okay, beat Kushida on 3. 1, 2, 3. Beat Kushida.
Well, Johnny Gargano.
Representing the way, he is the NXT North.
Well,
Don't fight here. I got this.
Of Austin Theory, that Queeper Dexter Lumis kidnapped him. Who's he going to sniff his ass?
excuses tonight for Mr. Takeover.
there's no excuses, and also Kushida tonight.
takeover matches ever. Does the big match experience, Wade?
One of the absolute best on the planet in Kushida.
And we don't like to talk about
that in itself is a massive achievement. Just getting on the show is a
for the hoverboard.
I mean, it looks like Mackenzie might have dressed him, to
All
be
right,
honest.
back into the match. Now Gargano.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with that. Let's face it, Johnny Gargano wrote the play. Quarters of the internet and the underground wrestling scene have wanted to see this for years.
Both superstars trying to jockey for position. You see Kushida trying to work on that left tonight. Former North American champion in his own right. It's Kushida now. Going.
World record recovery. And straight onto that arm now.
Though staying very calm right now in this position. And Beth, are we fine?
In 2019, there was a little bit of stumbling out of the blocks for Kushida. We've been waiting for.
Well, can he live up to the potential tonight? And the biggest curse of TakeOver War Games, looking to continue his victorious champion.
All about Gargano, but Kushida certainly needs one
to shake Kushida. But look at Kushida going up, going around.
And not only the North American Championship, there is a level of professional.
But Kushida is world-traveled, adept in so many forms of.
Steps Gargano up and over. Hurricane Rana. Kushida lands on his feet through the cartwheel.
Kushida perhaps getting the better going slightly, but once again, Johnny, no.
You know, when you have two competitors
in the ring, it's the only way he can win the championship, a pinfall or submission.
A lot of hatred built up already between these two, and now it's coming to the fore. Let's face it.
Her back. And a kick into the jaw. And for Gargano.
This is my world. Outside of the ring.
Doesn't matter if Gargano taps now, but the damage is being to the match. And Kushida, the veteran, sensing it real.
Side at ringside, helping him out, and he could really do with them right now.
All the distractions.
Chicken win suplex.
Getting up to 6. Referee now at 7. The damage is done. And Kushida now focusing in on Gargano. Champion.
You see Gargano extending and flexing that arm, trying to see if those sleep. Johnny is in trouble without them. This is the matchup 10 pounds lighter, losing that NXT North American Championship.
Twisting the left wrist, focusing in the chicken wing suplex.
Yeah, so focused is Kushida on the...
Executed right now. Wait a minute, Gargano looking for maybe a neck breaker. Focus.
Well, they had a game plan, but the game has now changed thanks to this. Outs B, C, D, and further if we need it.
I don't know, he looks pretty stressed.
Arm, how hard is it going to be for the champion?
Yeah, he's got to switch gears, something different with your offense.
Gargano driving Kushida arm and switched gears to Beth's point and used his right elbow.
Yeah, when you're using that non-dominant arm, it throws everything.
Yeah, that's sending a message to Johnny Gargano. Not taking a breather here. Hey, I know.
Arm trying to execute a neck breaker. Kushida trying to counter, maybe trying to switch things around. Instead, into another suplex, and this time
for the brutal, cowardly sneak attack that Johnny Gargano.
Well, Kushida certainly. You can sense the pain.
And now believes that the broken arm of Johnny Gargano was genuine.
One final beat in his repertoire.
You know, how impactful is this right now? If you're
get extra leverage. Gargano adapting.
This is the smallest window of opportunity. Kushida is all over.
Johnny right back in. Kushida with the counter. Pinfall after pinfall. Down the center of the ring. Do we have a new champion? Gargano out. Double clothesline.
Take a look at this moment.
In hold for hold, I have never moved that fast in my entire life.
How do you feeling stretch out the left arm way that you've been highlighting?
Hesitation from Gargano and Kushida capitalizing.
Kushida power punch under the jaw. Champion's knees buckled.
Between those shoulder blades, now the back of the neck of Johnny Gargano.
North American champion crowned here tonight. Looking for that to catch his breath. But I don't necessarily know if you want to get into a slugfest right now.
Center of the ring.
Kushida 1 step ahead of Gargano. Out now. Kushida trying to flip the champion over. Dead weight.
Glassy-eyed Gargano after this beautifully executed. How on earth he kicked out of that one, I will never know. But this match could...
level, it brings out something special. And Johnny
Kushida focusing on Gargano's arm. Kushida now. Gargano, but it was Kushida 1 step ahead of Gargano. Roll through. How did Gargano break the hold and kick out?
Milliseconds away. The knowing exactly what was coming, but somehow the wherewithal to kick out at the
arm that Kushida has focused on since the beginning.
Gargano has been... Gargano making things nasty.
Kushida said this was his night with his family watching. He would... Devastating, yeah, as you mentioned, running the arm into the post.
Kushida, as we find ourselves gingerly heading up.
Beth, you talk about watching Kushida's career.
On the grand stage, here at TakeOver, and walk away.
Gargano countered!
Second row twist.
Middle rope assisted DDT. Johnny holding onto the neck, floats into the...
I mean, here, tornado DDT right on the top of the head.
A bit about instinct and whose instincts kick in the fastest. Every Gargano match is, but wow, he might have met his match tonight.
Goes up, goes around, trying to land, able to roll through. Kushida charges back in. Now he goes to sling each other in this technical chess matchup here at NXT TakeOver Vengeance. Shoulders down on Kushida. Kushida has to relinquish the hold. Center live at NXT TakeOver Vengeance Day.
And this is one of those very rare circumstances where you cannot...
Two superstars.
Can you blame them after that stunning...
Who's trying to pick up the pace once again. Got caught, looking for that springboard out.
Good leg sweep into the Gargano escape.
And his left arm to hold Kushida as Kushida trying to trap. Kushida grabbing onto that left arm.
Looking to peel the...
Kimura lock.
Looking for the hoverboard lock is Kushida.
Gargano loses from here.
Gargano
scurrying to the ropes, but denied.
Super kick.
Kushida's got the arm. He's got the arm.
Kushida with Gargano's arm. Long dart into the... by Gargano.
Kushida has no idea where he is. This capitalize or go anywhere.
The TakeOver stage here at Vengeance Day.
Nobody deserves to lose this.
Witnessing history or a defense by Gargano. There's Gargano. That chicken wing suplex. The left arm on Kushida.
Gargano's arm has to be dangling by a thread at the...
Bob Gargano is out.
Gargano just being pulled up.
Gargano's a sitting duck at this point.
Uh-oh. Both the
It's locked in. The arm of Johnny Gargano about to snap.
trying to break it.
Kushida wide open. This could be the final.
He's holding on. He's turning into it, trying to release the pressure.
Gargano trying to...
Live to fight another day.
Johnny does not want to lose his title tonight. Kushida not letting go of the hoverboard lock. Absolutely incensed Gargano.
Kushida smelling victory hard into that safety barrier.
Johnny can barely use it.
Making some space.
Hey, listen to my count. Any space is good. Inside the squared circle. Or it certainly could be now. Kushida back into the ring.
This is definitely it. It's not nasty. It's karma. Gargano deserving it.
That's one way to break the hold. Gargano pulling himself.
Needs to get him in the...
Back into the ring.
We saw Johnny softening up that neck of Kushida.
Johnny Gargano's championship reign is Gargano looking at Kushida. Hook of the leg. Gargano retains.
Johnny Gargano.
My man, nothing but sheer respect for the pair of them.
Matchup this was. Take a look at this slow motion, excruciating fashion. Gargano almost tapped out in that moment.
Actually need to go get an x-ray after that one.
I mean, you could argue nobody could have been able to level Kushida on the ramp that would lead.
Night on Kushida's neck, and in the end, one final beat for Gargano here tonight.
The most dangerous stop on the road to WrestleMania. It's absolutely brutal. Oh my God!
And speaking of destruction, Martinez has been a wrecking ball targeting the NXT.
She certainly delivered on that. Will it culminate in
Title under triple threat rules? Can she do the same tonight and reach?
Opening matchup. Well, now it's time for the men, the veterans or the upstarts.
a bit of time. Wealthy of an NXT Tag Team Championship match. Best of luck.
Former tag team champions, upcoming duos, who will advance? You gotta be kidding me! Showing you what it means to get semifinals in the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. SK advances!
You're seeing the dream come true for the both of us. We're 3 for 3 going through the finals of the Dusty Cup.
Grizzled young veterans
made our debut in the Dusty Classic.
Y'all are in the way of MSK as we continue to make our meteoric rise.
We recognize
all night
as the Dusty Classic winners and
of a dream that lives on and on.
Raquel Gonzalez celebrated earlier tonight. Who is
the following is the finals of the men's Dusty Rhodes. Hey!
I talked to Wesley earlier tonight, Beth. He said the butter
for their entire careers. I mean, this is the kind of thing that you don't be scared, guys, because this is your moment.
We also said on the
here's your opponent, the team of James Drake.
Today. But here is some friendly advice. Seriously, you are not here to have fun. You stories, take your flips and your spins. Take those grizzled young veterans.
Never at a loss for words, that's for sure, but you got to have a lot of confidence.
Grizzled young veterans getting through ever. Scott, not to mention Killian Dane, Drake Maverick, and most recent. I had a chance to talk to Carter too earlier tonight, and it's funny that Gibson talks about Dad passed away. Nash Carter knew he needed to become a professional wrestler.
Started off as opponents and saw something special in one another.
In this matchup, NXT UK alum are the Grizzled Young Veterans.
I agree with him. I've backed the Grizzled Young Veterans from the very start of this. And a false start with Imperium, but they'll be back. They've got Alexander.
Situations, NXT UK takeovers. Of course, Gibson to MSK here tonight.
Yeah, and you know, the Grizzled Young Veterans, they look at these inches of going up and down the highways, making it to the tournament finals.
You know, why they don't feel a lack of confidence must be through the roof. I remember my first ever WWE pay-per-view. I was
rope for Nash Carter, and Carter quickly turning things around, looking for
MSK is petrified. They're doing a great job of channeling it into offense. The thing that stands out to me the most about MSK is you can just tell they love it.
Not only that, Beth, also having fun.
Absolutely, and wait, they didn't just...
Turning right around, goes right in, up, and nice Hurricane on a takedown of Gibson.
MSK, you cannot blink while they're in the ring. And NXT Universe has fallen in love with these two in record time.
Wesley coming out maybe a little gingerly, but now it's Gibson.
That's the veteran wiles of the Grizzled Young.
You see here, shades of Jeff Hardy. Beautiful high fly.
MSK, this is unlike any team they have faced in this Dusty Rhodes tag.
Technical style that can get downright nasty, as I'm sure. Needs a beating someone like MSK. Take them out of their stride, get them down.
Out. Nash Carter makes the tag to Drake. Drake charging right.
Everything is pretty about that, just downright nasty offense.
To win the dust out. But look, Grizzled Young Veterans are sticking to their MO. They're sticking to their...
The Dusty Cup, these are two legitimate tag teams with great chemistry. The winner is...
Tag team title matchup against the current champions if they're still holding the gold. Count by Carter.
GYV hoping to do what they fell short. What went wrong?
We've heard Grizzled Young Veterans now well over a month. And another kick out, but look at Gibson holding on to the shoulder kick out. Gibson is keeping such close contact to Nash Carter.
He's a hell of a technician once he's in there, never giving his opponent.
That is the best thing GYV can be doing.
Carter holding on, cover to win the men's Dusty Classic, and another kick out by Nash.
Clothesline from hell, but Drake getting a little bit flustered, a little bit.
And to finally get out of the corner of the Grizzled Young Veterans for Nash Carter.
Yeah, of course, the fresh man Wesley on the apron.
Having none of it.
Gibson clearly knowing James Drake wasn't going to make the team. Drop kick flatline, and this could be it.
It can't end it, Carter again. Gibson shouting.
Brutality right here from Drake, just hammering away at the neck.
That's his tag team partner, Beth, as you pointed out. That's his family. That's his brother.
And the Grizzled Young Veterans doing what they do best, which is cutting.
As you want to imagine.
And Wesley ain't anything that...
Like a coiled spring in this moment, and here's that
There is no angle from which this man...
Awesome. This indeed could be the moment. MSK.
Spectacular ability right here of Lee. Lack of Gibson.
How do you defend against it? Oh, that's how you defend against it.
Mechanics here across the neck of Gibson.
How do you defend against it? Oh, that's how you...
Always take it.
Gibson was in trouble there, but got by with a little help from his friend.
Dropped face first by Lee. Who will win? Able to work together as a team.
Across the jaw of Gibson. And
trying to block out some of that pain. And Carter fired.
Ground and pound.
Gibson able to get
twisted.
And you name it, history.
For NXT, these two have been. MSK are blowing the roof off the...
Goal. And there's no quitting Lee. There's no short period of time trying to silence the doubters. But now Gibson
getting the best of Wesley here.
So knee to the jaw, to the nose of Wesley. Tag was from Gibson. 450 connects from James Drake.
Delivers from GYV. Aggression from MSK.
This all about the Dusty Cup. Ash Carter went. Carter got dropped early on from Gibson. Lee legal. And Drake just saved things for the grizzled young veterans. Best slow, methodical, physical, human dissection. Was up and finally, there's Nash Carter. Carter saving things for his team. Oh, Drake went Carter. Poison Rana lays out Drake. Wesley's now legal. Off the top goes Carter. Here's Wesley. Lee into the cover. Capital Wrestling Center.
What else do MSK have in there?
Wrestling Center. The stun silence over what we've just...
Lee just got taken out.
Perfect timing from Zach Gibson. Oh no.
What is going on?
Oh,
it's coming on.
8.5 with that dive.
The Grizzlies, how they won the NXT UK Tag Championships.
Big Drake from behind.
Now it's just a mug it in there.
Barely able to stand.
Oh, and Carter trying his best. Pass. And one more time, grizzled young veterans going deep. Our official just showed us.
Pain tolerance, then the Dusty Cup, and the prospect of winning is the...
How disgusting.
And where'd Wesley come from? Caught Carter. MSK.
MSK's always got each other's backs.
How is Wesley standing? Into the cover. MSK. The let the emotions go, boys. In this moment, bet they said it was their destiny to win the MSK.
Man, I can barely book crosses what we 450 from James Drake still could not put away.
Offense that MSK brings every time they step into
teamwork that brought them to the pinnacle of this matchup. The pinnacle.
Give credit to grizzled young veterans, as Wade pointed out, pulled out all the
to their icons or heroes, and you can just see the winners of the 2021.
Bill, as the son of a plumber, looks down proudly at the winner.
Darkness cannot drive out darkness.
Only love can do that.
Let me tell a little story about a guy named Little Cashed out, see the wealth, he been working on the... I'm stacking money, I'm stacking money. We can't be too worried about the past. 100,000, tell them that my money's now zombie dumb. Need $1 million bill, money, I'm stacking money. I can see it going, money, I'm stacking money. I can see it going.
Survival Horror, an NXT Loud theme song for NXT TakeOver.
And off the chain so far. We've got more to come. It's crazy.
We want to wish you all a very happy spring festival.
Nerves and tension are reaching a climax at the Capital Wrestling.
You know, Finn Balor's title defenses in the past have been highly heated tonight's main event.
To be the best, but the question tonight, Who walks out? Shirai continues to show there is no doubt. There is no doubt the NXT Women's Division.
Yay, champion!
Junior Sky, Yoshi.
The best of the best. どうもありがとう。NXT.
And the women's division has been put.
Every woman on this roster that she simply can't.
The women's champion Io Shirai defends her champion.
I came back. You ladies don't have the ammo to keep me staying. Io Shirai はこのタイトルを守る。
No Mercedes Martinez better than us.
You know, on the scene, made it to the semifinals of the Mae Young Classic, competed in Asian and wrestling that can't be recreated by anyone because Martinez tonight.
Well, she always bet on herself, and you brought up the word opportunity. Well, then we talk about Mercedes Martinez.
I don't like you, I don't like you. What does that mean? Tony said that Io doesn't want she comes out the winner.
And again, this is a triple threat matchup. Io Is this the greatest threat to Shirai's?
Speaking from the perspective of a man who has lost and cannot control, it's impossible to strategize. It cost me.
And I know the sting of not being pinned or submitted and still.
And on that night, Shirai did not pin the champion. Storm.
Yeah, not waiting for the ring announcements or the bell.
Coming in with a game plan, as you mentioned, 20 years.
Came here to get the job done. She's sick of waiting, and she's put in her time. And she.
Martinez has said it's Toni Storm who continues to live in the past.
Attitude in the way she approaches her career.
The women's division, hers.
Of course, she has been so dominant since winning that.
Shirai won the title in June, then in July beat Sasha Banks at the 20. And now gets caught by Storm. Storm walking. Io Shirai champion. Oh, there's Martinez.
Substitute for experience, but Martinez laying back and look
on the outside and let your two opponents tear each other to shreds.
The last episode of NXT TV, and she wasn't about to let that
superstar
learning from former mistakes, and this is your best chance of winning at home. As an opponent is never simple.
Remember when it was Martinez who got by Storm? We witnessed Martinez lead Io Shirai at our
absolute chaos here at the CWC and shaking up the women's division in the
Some beautiful three amigos, shades of Eddie Guerrero.
Expect that here is the third member of this matchup. Big boss man slam there from Toni Storm.
Cover for the title, and again Storm able to kick out at 2.
And level you. Take a look at this right here. Go Mercedes Martinez.
Views and win. Could the same be said for Mercedes Martinez?
Center of the ring right here. Oh my word, and here is Io.
Submission this time, a crossface. A crossface by Io Shirai.
Trying to take it.
Locking it on Io Shirai.
Three-person hold. Who taps first?
Who gets the win? Space, and Martinez now wearing down the champion. Martinez trying to hoist up, doing everything Beth you stated she would.
Martinez methodical.
Over here, shades of Rey Mysterio from the
roll all the way to the outside. And much like we said earlier, EOT and the NXT United Kingdom Women's Championships. That's
bigger lady in the matchup, Mercedes Martinez, breaking it. Oh! German suplex off the top rope, release.
Shirai. Oh, chop right to the neck.
Hanging and throw Mercedes Martinez, caving in it.
The double stop across the sternum. Boom!
It is who can get to her feet first and capitalize.
Certainly delivered.
Well, Io Shirai
in control for now. Toni Storm gingerly trying to pick herself up.
And the champion in trouble. Into some of that count out. There's no disqualification. Triple threat rule.
Oh my God, this looks bleak. What on earth? Trashed. The punk rocker apparently didn't like the look of your death. You know, I felt this thing wobbling when MSK hit it earlier.
Oh! DDT by Martinez. In the air.
She is out of her mind here.
Oh my.
clearly Mercedes Martinez catching something too, but all three ladies, I don't know.
Shirai throwing caution to the win and leveling the other two.
The first ever Women's Dusty Cup champions. One more look at the... Oh! Well, we just saw Io Shirai, champion crown here tonight.
The championship is up for grabs now.
Oh, big knee under the jaw on Martinez. 20 years.
Toni Storm cannot defend herself. Her hands were being held.
Storm.
Martinez maybe going for that
fisherman buster.
Kicking out. Storm not only intact.
Oh, that fisherman buster has put everyone away back.
No Storm. And again, Martinez looking to plant Storm from Storm Zero. This is how she wins the United Kingdom title. Storm now.
Everywhere you look in the Capitol Wrestling Center, I guarantee you there's devastating.
Headbutt to the stomach of Martinez. Storm now crawling.
Oh, nowhere. Io Shirai, the knee.
Cover.
And still, the NXT Women's Championship.
Beth Io Shirai again proved she's the best.
Any way we can top it, but tonight's Women's Championship match, it happens for her.
You certainly can say that because Io Shirai, much like we that 20-year journey, finally comes to a champion.
Io Shirai nowhere to be seen. Toni Storm almost doing the...
Looking to make an impact, but someone who's always flying through the air, the genius reign of dominance in the women's division.
Intimidating. Unforgiving.
To WrestleMania.
We face our enemies. All the gold is up for grabs. There's no one defeating the team. Makes you want to play. I'll be the one to defeat the Kraken. I'm a beast and I'm always attacking. There's no one defeating the team. If you want it, then you gotta take it.
How about this news we learned earlier today? L.A. Knight introducing himself to the NXT universe.
Yeah, absolutely.
Welcome to NXT.
It's time. I love it. Yeah.
Your friend.
Well, give it to me.
Make it go viral. It's right here. It's NXT. It's being the premier, the greatest talent. Back there playing cards. I just walked in rolling dice. Just like talk about the NXT title. Anybody walking around with those titles right now?
Main event, because the time is now. Will the Prince's empire... The Prince continues to reign.
The target.
So a little the cloth that I'm cut from. So whoever...
What's next? You know full well what's next. When it comes to Finn Balor, I have no respect. Everyone in Europe wanted to follow in Finn Balor's footsteps. You better hold on to that championship tight, because the first...
With a snap of the fingers, Pete Dunne has put himself...
Respect Finn Balor. Don't worry. The feeling's mutual, but not against me. Edge said it best. I'm operating on it.
For the NXT Championship.
That is going to smash your jaw back into a million pieces, and I'm going to break it.
And you're gonna find out the hard way.
The Prince is...
Just champ. Come join us, Mike. World champs. Come join us. Let's do it. Go on, Mike. Challenger who has no respect for the champion and way to...
Exactly that. Winning the United Kingdom tournament, planting and finding himself right here in the Capitol Wrestling Center.
I just want to point out, Pete Dunne is 20 by the time.
He's done so much at the age of 27, I really...
Safe choice, Wade.
Absolutely.
The Bruiserweight said when he stares the crowd. With a WrestleMania decision looming, but it was a rated R
single too about operating on a different level multiple times that he managed to defeat Kyle O'Reilly after his...
And as when two superstars are in the conversation for the to really take the craftsmanship of wrestling to the next level, and we get to enjoy it.
Wins in TakeOver history. He has 6 straight
The following introducing the challenger from Birmingham, England, his opponent from Bray, County Wicklow.
Ever Balor Dunn here tonight in your main event. I just look match. And affecting his jaw that he still feels numbness in, that it opened him up
to protect what is hurting, and that throws you off balance and causes other.
Balor, and there's no way 100% is Finn Balor coming into tonight.
You know, you guys are able to weather the storm in every scenario, and I think he's going to pull it up matches where all eyes are on him. That is when Balor is at his best, but Dunn.
Finn Balor, ever confident, does do his homework, has scouted Pete Dunne.
Europe knew who Pete Dunne was. Well, the world knows about him now, and now the world is getting.
Fences his NXT UK TakeOver main event. This is a different Pete
Yes.
Finn Balor.
And adding to that, how serious he's taking this.
You mentioned the world clamoring for this matchup because we've heard Pete Dunne say that
Balor moves house every time Pete Dunne moves into a different global territory. Very smart man. He can size up the opposition very astutely, and he's man Pete Dunne, because in my eyes, that's what this match is. Whoever wins this has.
He, along with the Universal Champion, watching this match, and at the eyes of almost with the wrist, Balor quickly able to get away.
Well, I hope all of them got notepads.
And you hear the left go, Finn, chance right
on so far. Both men realize, of course, that one injury puts to bed your story as old as time, and this is as spicy as they can.
All right, now, Balor running over Dunne and right back.
Done a great job of staying on top here. He's got the early advantage for sure. How much around?
And I'm going to correct you, Vic. You said grass, but let's
look at Dunne trying to rip away at the face. Balor relinquishes into the head hold.
And take a look at Dunne grabbing his own foot to cinch the.
Trying to continue to negotiate that free arm to try to keep up the.
Let's not forget he's applying that pressure to the damaged jaw of Finn Balor, which
as he has laid on them heavily.
Right back, and again focusing on that jump. Already being tested up front by Pete Dunne.
He's just swung it out of his mind. He has numbness in there, nerve damage.
Trying to shimmy off Balor, and look, those shoulder strikes, they're going to leave him. The fingers being bent right now, and the digits being bent back, and also
joints of Finn Balor. Finn Balor wisely attempting to get out of there.
Bring the champion into his base, bring him down to his level.
He's immediately going to flip it around and take control.
You see referee's position.
And now it's Finn Balor trying to turn over Balor. And look at Dunne.
Simultaneously locking the jaw, squeezing with his leg while going for the.
Hands are grasped at that bottom knee under the jaw, and a little bit of respite.
In a hurry, and what on earth
look at Dunne.
Pete Dunne attempting here.
Dunne able to counter that. Third shoulder. Oh, Finn Balor! Is Balor going to tap? We're in the center of the.
Finn Balor finds himself in here.
You can see the strain on Balor's face.
A retreat from Finn Balor as he grasps that arm, and Dunne is
jaw that opens up his neck.
Yeah, every time you move in there, Pete Dunne
being bent, pain shooting through the body of the champion. Anything he can to relieve pressure somewhere, but it's
into the way Dunne was bending the arm.
Good right on there. And to bend the arm back one more time of that shoulder.
Physically dominated. I have seen Finn Balor in a long time.
Dunne Balor right now. How do you answer back?
Well, that's the problem.
That could be the
nice
opening.
And simple. Stomp on the toe. We all learned that as three.
Choosing a nice hold here where Dunne can't get a grip of the.
And now it's Finn Balor on the offense, looking for the submission. Pete Dunne in his own game, and now it's Dunne center of the ring, screaming in pain. Knee put pressure on an ankle as well, because Wade, as you just pointed out, Balor.
Importantly, at this point, it buys Finn Balor a little respite.
Pete Dunne go, but wisely, Beth. Finn Balor closed that door.
Yeah, and now
Balor has found his bullseye on Pete Dunne, trying to turn Balor away. And now Finn Balor switching strategies, and this is what has made Finn Balor
targeting that foot, like you mentioned, guys. I mean, the delicate bones of the.
Dunne holding onto the jaw of Balor. Balor continuing to fight.
This has really been a match so far. It's been a slow burn, but it's been about increment. Turn this around quickly. He's going to run the risk of losing that NXT champion.
And Wade, you pointed this out early on in this matchup, that the human game of chess.
Slowly softening Finn Balor, but that was nothing.
Cup suplex or not. Take a look one more time, Ben.
Yeah, it looks like Finn Dunne going straight back to that knee.
Dunne is struggling to put any weight on that knee.
Weather the storm of the submission onslaught. Now trying to get an ankle lock in.
Oh, I'm going to attack your knee.
He's gone from defense to offense. Both feet up, shoulders down, and Balor Almost with a pinning predicament, done real
slow to get up.
Oh! Insiguri rocking the champ.
A ton of problems with that left knee. He's having difficulty finding a...
NXT Universe inside the Capitol. Pete Dunne.
Yeah, and Finn Balor now. This counter wrestling might be the best in the...
Back into the back of the neck of Dunne.
Just pure punishment at this point.
In a stretch, and Dunne's fading. Wait, Pete Dunne is fading.
Yeah, center of the...
Again, able to grasp the fingers. Can he break the hold? Able to break the hold and just stuff the fingers into the mat. It's a very calculated risk by Finn Balor, who literally... Finn Balor, whose welt starting to form on his chest. Continuing. Finn Balor's hurt enough. Finn Balor wants to prove himself even more.
And that puts Pete Dunne at the top of the list.
And wait, to your point a moment ago.
Dunne was in control. Now, if you're a betting man, you're putting your money...
Fired back. Dunne now, answering right back.
Pete Dunne.
Keeping his foot on the gas, trying to hook up Dunne. Hogan's caught, and now snapping away.
Stomp to the face, and they hit.
And powerbomb, sit-down style, cover, title on the line.
The frenzied offense culminated with this.
Said all he needed was one opportunity to call himself champion. What a technical master. Balor with his fingers out, stopped by Dunne. Is chopping down Pete Dunne. No wasted motion by Finn Balor.
A volley of moves.
Dunne, drop kick into the corner. Look where Dunne's laying. Balor all the way to the top. Looking down
the jaw. Finn Balor being squeezed middle of the ring.
And a Finn Balor in that jaw. An arm in an awkward position.
Can Pete Dunne exert enough pressure with that damaged knee of his?
And into that injured jaw again. How much does Balor have left? Balor, bottom rope.
He's the softest putty right now, though.
Dunne sensing it. Dunne trying to drag Balor back into the ring. This could...
Three trying to get in there and check the champ over.
That kick getting hoisted up. Dunne now looking for the knee to the stomach. Balor now trying to turn into Pete Dunne, who's in a world of trouble. Pete Dunne, who could be tapping out. Fingers, oh no, Beth, no.
The fragile bones of the fingers.
See, but effective for the bruiserweight. Up in the challenger, now it's Balor trying anything he's got left.
But Dunne
with an elbow. Oh! Was that a three?
Here, always paying attention to the fingers, thinking that was his moment.
Balor again, getting
remorseless.
Second power bomb doesn't pass. Continuing to move forward. Sights his set drop kick in Siguri. Another bitter end. This has to be it. Up and no. Somehow again.
Away.
Dunne has destroyed the main.
Wherewithal to continue to hold it again. Stop to the injured ankle. Balor. Almost instinctive again by the champ.
Balor using what's left of those fingers.
Oh, wait a minute.
Shin.
Oh! Balor got every inch of that. 19, 16. This remains Balor's kingdom. Here we go.
Well, if you want to claim that you are the best in the very end, but somehow that man, big fight Finn,
what he just went through, couldn't even grip or hold on.
Hooks for hands, and you see how it happened. Pete Dunne here.
It's absolutely hard to watch, but Balor, the champion that he is, coup de grace, and then it would add in to his two favorite numbers.
They just painted a masterpiece.
I have ever seen. And Ireland may well have beaten England on.
What an absolute to the plate. And retains his search. The NXT Tag Team Champions.
Yeah, even I don't want to see this.
This is
absolute mugging.
This is a travesty.
It is. When the hell is enough enough?
This was absolutely helpless.